Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Tekville Volume 8. Tonight, we're going to talk about transportation. Transportation is ways to get around. Doink. Look at that. A skeleton or a zombie with full gold enchanted armor. How you like that? Oh, and speaking of, there's somebody on a form of transportation. X-Ree's over here with his horse going, man, why won't mine jump that high? I had mine out earlier, and mine's kind of op. It jumps a little higher than normal. But, so yeah, that's what we're going to talk about. Oh, that pumpkin pie is good. We're going to talk about the different ways you can get around in Tekville. First, let's talk about the most original way. Let's go to Warp Pier. At Warp Pier, this is one of the places right by town. The main walk-in points you this way, and there's usually some boats here. You can grab a boat, but actually, since it looks like we don't have that many, let me give myself some boats so I can fill up some of these empty spots over here, and we'll just throw a pork chop down. Why not? So anyways, let me put some more boats on here. This is like one of the original places I want people can go. I showed you the reflection room here one time, was down below there. But anyways, so you can jump in a boat and try to get out in the water there. So, and I hate it when people leave boats just kind of floating in the water. So I usually try to peck them off. Wow, that's like terribly inaccurate. Are we like not actually in the water here? Let's try that one more time here. Alright, there we go. So you take off in the boat, and one of the cool things about Tekville is I have a plugin called Tough Boats. And I don't know how many of you have ever, tried using boats in regular Tekville. I'm sure pretty much all of you. And you know that you can just be driving your boat around, and you can hit a lily pad, and boom, the boat just breaks, and you fall out, and you're stuck swimming far from home. Well, in Tekville, I have a plugin called Tough Boats, where you can run it right up on underground hazards. As you can see, there's like land right there, and I can go over if there's enough to go over, but when I get close to it just bumps into it, but your boat doesn't break. It's key. And also, I've put so many islands around Tekville, and look, there's somebody's cool little house they built. And so, in order for you to find these islands, there was a lily pad. Oh, here's one here. These will break your boat in regular Minecraft. But anyways, I've put a bunch of islands around too, which I kind of want people to find, because it's kind of cool to have your own island to build your house on or whatever. So I've littered little islands throughout the water. Oh, ran into something there. Ow. Anyways, I think I'll go. Well, here we are coming up on Warp Island, but you know what? Let's go back. Let's actually go to Warp Track. Or you know what? Let me just go back to spawn. Can't type tonight. I can sometimes. You really can't TP out of your boat, but I can because I'm op. So anyway, let's get back over here to show off a little bit of the next thing I wanted to show you. So that's the first thing that's cool and different about Tekville transportation is we have tough boats. They don't break that easy. The next cool thing is we have a plugin called Horses. No, what an original name, right? Excuse me. Anyways, what it lets you do is you can purchase horses through the plugin, and I'll show you. Let's go to Warhorse. That's where you get the information. So here you go. I have a little room I made where it tells you how to do everything horse related. Horse help for menu. Horse types are on the walls. To buy a horse, you do H buy name type. To summon your horse, you dismiss your horse. Welcome to the horse information room. Anyways, you go around and it has all the different types of horses on the wall and their different health, max health, and speed jump. Now the speed jump, here's a white horse, 225 speed, 0.7 jump. Now let's find, here we go, Blaze. Is it Blaze White? Yep, Blaze White is a 455 speed and a 9 jump. So obviously the Blaze White is a better horse. He goes faster, jumps higher. Now you can go down here to like the paint ones. They're like slow as dirt, don't really jump high. Now when I was adjusting these, I just kind of made them all kind of relevant. You know, none are too much out of whack compared to the others, although the Blazes are a little faster. And then I made a couple of Blazes that are only available to me and my high-ranking ninjas, which brings me back to what I was originally going to do, was show off my horse. See, so what happens is when you have a horse, you have your virtual stable, and you can do H list, and it'll show you your horses. I have Shadow, who's a black horse, and then Linux, who's a blaze black. So let's HS, which is horse summon S for Shadow, because I only have 2, so I can use the letter or first part of the name that's unique of either one. So now it's summoning Shadow. Now what's weird is I noticed they always come in backwards, so I'm gonna look this way. That way when it comes in, I can just jump on it. And oh look, there's Weta. Hey Weta, are you AFK? AFK? Oh, spider attack. Nighttime? We don't want it night when we're showing off horses. Gosh darn it. Alright, so here I've summoned Shadow. This is annoying there. Let me heal myself. Alright. Shadow is just a regular black horse. They go, you know, pretty fast. They can run up and over anything that's at least a block high. So there's a 1 block. I can run over that. But if I were to come up on something that were 2 blocks high, I could not run up on it like this. But you can jump really high in a horse compared to a person. So you can break into people's places, I guess, that normally just somebody on their foot would not be able to get into. Now, what I want to do next, excuse me, is show you. Was out playing basketball earlier, and it was really super windy and cold. My voice is not on par with what it usually is, but anyways, I don't really need nothing on my horse. I don't think they look that cool with armor, so I'm just gonna head to horse dismiss this guy, and then let me HSL, which is Linux. Linux is, oh no, was she AFK? God darn it. Anyways, as you can see, Linux is much faster and can jump much higher. Gosh darn it. No. Why would you just hang out around here? Alright. Have time to save people. Well, you just left your player. Gosh darn it. Let's make a video, not have to save players from mobs. So anyways, let me summon Linux. Alright, there we go. Now, see this horse here, I cranked up the jump on him. Should be able to get up on this house right here. Yep, pretty easily. I was telling him how I like the horse parkour with my horse on houses. House parkour. He's probably saying his 9 minutes in. Okay, we still got other forms of transportation, but that's the gist of the horse thing. It's a cool plug-in that your horses don't have to be pinned up somewhere, and then, you know, was wondering whose that was. YouTube. Well, maybe it was this one. I don't know. Wrong one, my bad. So anyways, you keep your horses in the virtual stable. Sorry, YouTube, I was going to say, sometimes when you're administrating a server, you have to just deal with stuff as soon as it comes up, or the people will not be happy. I mean, and there's the whole reason of these videos is for the server. So sorry if duty calls sometimes, but anyways. The last one is UCars. This is a really cool plugin that we have that lets you use minecarts as cars. You slap one down and you can jump in on it. And voila, you can drive around a la a boat, and they go over one hump too, like a horse. And you can just drive your cars around. You can jump out just like a horse, just like a boat. They drive the same way. So virtually nowhere in Tekville you can't just jump in your modus operandi, whether it be a boat or a horse or a car, and go carting around. Well, take the plane. Diamond 1. Let me get my minecart set up here. And let's drive our car. I think it's cool, man. Minecart cars. So now people would be smart to build like garages in their houses so they could park their minecart cars. And you know, look here, this person, that could be a garage right there. Nice Corvette. Thanks. What one? This is how you put fuel in it. Do you fuel by 2? And I'm gonna buy some more. You fuel by 5. Driving around in your minecar. Another fun thing you can do in Tekville. Alright guys, I'll see you next time.